The Filipino film industry took a big hit from the pandemic, but as the old saying goes, the show must go on. Now, after 1 year hiatus, the Cinemalaya Institute, which is the training arm of the Cinemalaya Foundation, returns this year to pursue its commitment to train aspiring filmmakers and practitioners in the key aspects of film production. Now, I talked to veteran director Laurice Guillen, who's also the president of Cinemalaya Foundation, and she told me about the different training programs they're offering this year.
We started out with a master class of Ricky Lee last April 4, which we had over 3,000 applicants from all over the world, Filipinos from all over the world. And successfully, more than 1,500 were able to participate in that master class. And then we're going to have the next one, which is the Ricky Lee Intensive Script Writing Workshop, which starts on June 9. This is going to be, we already selected the participants. Mahaba din yung process nila for selection, and there will be 33 participants going through this starting June 9.
Okay, so let's just backtrack a little bit in terms of the selection for the one that's going to happen in June 9. Like what, did they have to submit scripts?
This was open to Filipinos everywhere, all over the world.
Yes,
and open from 15 years old upwards, not necessarily having experience in writing, because we were interested, Ricky was interested in the stories of Filipinos, their own experience, and helping them out do a step-by-step process of how to get from their story of their experience to a finished script. All of these programs that we're offering this year will be online. Okay.
Now,
these are online courses.
Was this free, or did we have to pay to enter into this program?
The Ricky Lee program is the Ricky Lee workshop, the masterclass, and this intensive workshop is free. We have others that are paying. You know, these are free because eventually we want to come up with you start naman with the story, diba? So this is really the start of the whole process. So that's, kumbaga, naghahanap kami ng binhi, seeds. Okay, out of these seeds, but then all of the rest of the workshops that we have are not for beginners. The next one, which starts in August 14, is a very new workshop. And this is a very new workshop. It's called Master Workshop on Continuing Narratives for Broadcast and Web-Based Platforms.
You're excited about this one.
I'm very excited about this one. This is going to be conducted by Joey Reyes. It's continuing narratives, meaning to say it's going to be a series. Could be like a four-part series, or could be 16-part series, could be 30-part series, but this is continuing narrative. It's to introduce as well as to train writers in the conceptualization and rendition of continuing series following the Korean template.
I think we are some experts when it comes to what we like about these Korean, dramas that we see right now on our screens, right? Down for us. So you're going to teach us how they actually do it.
Yes.
And who can sign up for that?
It's open to professional writers or for television and digital platforms. So the list, there are a lot of people who want to apply actually, but one of the qualifications is, apart from being a professional writer, is if you have sat in as at least 1 year as a junior writer, parang in a pool of writers. Why do we want to do this? Because we see this Korean and we want to. Why do they have such stories? Paano nila ginagawa? Okay, it's not such a mystery. There is a template for that. And let's go over the template and see where we can make adjustments in the way we're doing our scripts now, because, well, pretty much we're doing our stories on just the story level. We don't have like the theme level. We don't have the issues of their time. We don't have the values and the culture of that the Koreans are so famous for in their telenovelas.
What are the other programs you have for us this year?
Okay, and then there's a course. This is not the first time we're offering this, but we're offering this again definitely because it's perfect for these times. It's the production management course by John Paul Su. Especially now that we're on lockdown, the planning is so much more meticulous, so much more comprehensive, and so much more important.
I also have to go on to the next one. You have another one, which is the
Assistant Director's Workshop.
Okay.
Well, this is the first time we're offering this, and people are wondering, why are we offering, why this, the ones producing, the ones directing know how important it is. That we know that the secret to the speed and the efficiency of the work on the set is really due to the assistant director. With a good assistant director, all your targets are met because it's the assistant director who implements what the director is asking for.
How has also this whole pandemic affected Cinemalaya? I mean, you being the president of Cinemalaya Foundation, I mean, have you felt the pinch of all of this in Cinemalaya?
Yes, of course. Kaya that's why in 2020 and then this year, the finalists were not able to finish their films. Only a couple or three people from the past 2 years were able to finish.
So we're talking about the festival here.
We're talking about the festival. We're talking about, of course, the heart of the festival is really the competition. So the competition, which are films that we give grants to, and mentor at the same time. But because of the pandemic, what happened was that the grant was just too little, and their counterpart financiers sort of backed out because they were they were uncertain about the times and their ROI. And so, and then coupled with all of these problems, the safety protocols demanded 30% increase in the budget. But in a way, there were also savings. I don't know for sure, but I think there were savings in the fact that we were able to finish faster. That's why last year, in the Cinemalaya last year, we went online for the first time. Like last year, the main competition will be on the shorts. We have the shorts. We always have shorts. So the shorts will be the main feature again this year.
Okay, so similar, nothing's going to be different, same as last year. Do you already have a time frame as to when it will be, and have you already selected your best 10?
Yeah, we already have selected not just 10 but 13. We have it's going to be on August 6th, the first Friday of August, and aside from the new program of the Cinemalaya Institute, we are also introducing for our finalists for the ones applying for 2023 a film lab.
Well said. It seems like you're going to have a busy year. I mean, ahead of you, definitely used your time well. You came up with Cinemalaya actually to help the state of Philippine cinema, and it has gone back into its very heightened state, if you wish, winning awards left and right. And then now the pandemic does, and you are back once again in the realm, helping Philippine cinema once again. And with that, we do thank you so much, Laurice, for all the time and the love and the passion that you've been giving the Philippine cinema. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.